how are you today? So this is day number 8 of my 100 days of Facebook lives and tips on living abroad, working online and marketing, digital marketing. So today I would like to go back to one of the things that we talked about yesterday about blogging. We looked at the difference between a website and a blog, and there was a really good question by Jessica on how often do you need to blog to publish blog posts on your blog to be able to do it. So I wanted to go back to that point. Actually, it's very important to understand what is the purpose of your blog, of your website. Why are you putting yourself out there? And that's valid for any kind of businesses, whether you are your own business, your own branding, or if it's for a company. You really need to understand what is the purpose. Why are you doing this? So, and the main reason to go online is to build trust with potential clients, or with your followers, or your readers, or within your community, and whether it's building trust in your company, in the products that you're selling, in your expertise, showing actually that you have knowledge around the different things within your community, within your industry, and there's different ways to do it with your blog, and that's why it's very important to be able to publish content on a regular basis. As I mentioned yesterday, if you publish something today and then nothing else for the next 6 months, and then after a while you realize that you have people coming to your website, but they won't see what you really have to offer, even though you have the website itself that is there. But if you don't have very recent content showing what's happening in your industry, what's happening in your community, it's not, you won't be able to build that trust in the same way that if you do publish content on a regular basis. And regular basis doesn't have to be 3 blog posts a week. It can really be 1 a week or every 2 weeks, but it has to be regular. So someone will be able to go to your website and look at it and say, oh, there's 3 posts in this month and the months before, and that kind of thing. So they will see the regularity, and they will understand that this is your current business, that's what you do, and they will get to know you, and that's how they will you will be able to build trust with your readers. Of course, the blog posts, of course your website is a way to showcase your expertise, showing your portfolio, showing your list of past clients. But you won't be able to show that you are always learning new skills within your skill set, your original skill set. You're adding new abilities, you're meeting new people, and those kind of things, you'll be able to show them through your blog post. And yes, going back to the different types of posts that you can do, it can really be a lot of different formats. So it doesn't have to be all written. It can be videos. So it's a really good way to be able to do a video and place it. It can be hosted on YouTube or any other video platform, but I always recommend to also put it on your website. So it will be in the blog section. You can write a little bit of content, and the content below video will be very important in terms of SEO. SEO is it's one of the criteria that Google use to place your website on the search engine. So you can do video, you can do visuals if you are in an industry where your products or your skills are something visual. You can certainly place some of your art or some of your visuals or your photos on your website. That's a really good way to show what you can do and what you've done for past clients or what you can do for future clients. And the other type of post can be just listing resources, listing, doesn't have to be, sometimes, you know, we don't always have time to write a very, very long blog post. So it can be just bullet points of very important things, like your top 5 tools for this and that. And you can really you need to mix. So you can't do just blog posts that are just bullet points, but it can be part of your strategy to have some of the posts out more just few words or a table to show something. And yes, there's one thing that I mentioned yesterday about blogging, and that's very important as well, like knowing what you want to do with your blog, but also knowing what your readers want. Why do they want to read and keep reading your blog? And the way to understand your readers and your clients or potential clients is creating your ideal client profile. There's a lot of controversy around that. A lot of people saying, you know, it's too specific, you don't do it. Well, I'm a firm believer of your ideal client profile. Sometimes in marketing it's called buyer persona, and it's probably one of the most powerful tools that you have, because your content and your message will be much stronger if you know exactly, if you have identified a semi-fictional person that will be your ideal reader, your ideal client, and all through your posts, all through your website, all through your marketing, social media marketing, you will actually be talking to that person. And if you, and I'm gonna put a link to my own buyer persona. It's a profile that I had that I wrote about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I updated it not long ago, and it's something that is really, really helping me to focus on the kind of content that I want to create and the problems that person may have, or the solutions that they may be looking for, and always provide content that match their needs, their struggles, and how it can help them. So I'll put the link below the video with the actual program. And that's it for today. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.